Hello everyone and welcome. If you're new to this channel, just know that I cover all pop culture, news, media, and the like. In this particular video, we'll be covering episode 5 of season 4, Invincible, titled Give Us a Moment. Now this is one of those turning point episodes. It's emotional, it's intense, and pushes the story forward in a way that feels both earned and exciting. This show has always balanced character and drama in big ways, and this episode nails that balance once again. Something I will note, if you haven't seen it already, I'm guessing if you're watching this, you have seen it. A spoiler review. I'm going to be talking about a lot that happens in the episode because a lot does happen in the episode. I'm going to tell you right now, this episode is so jam-packed with just moving the plot forward. The past few episodes have been very mild, especially episode 4, which a lot of people hate. I do too. It was very Hollywood satanistic propaganda. I hated it. It was ridiculous. It was stupid. It was very wrong of the director, creators to go in that direction, but I digress. All that being said, there are spoilers ahead. You've been warned. One of the biggest strengths of this episode is how it handles the fallout between Nolan and Debbie. Their confrontation is absolutely devastatingly raw. The entire time was kind of surprised. I mean, I expected it. I knew it was going to happen. We all did. But we kind of didn't at the same time. It's very weird to describe when it happened. It's a woman who lives on a planet that you've not only partially destroyed, but called her a pet and admitted to never loving her, that she herself was just a plot. She was just a tool to move his plot forward of taking over the Earth. And it wasn't like they dated a few days, a few months, a few weeks. They dated for 20 plus years. Imagine knowing someone for 20 years. And then them leaving your life, and you're absolute. I can relate to that. That's devastation. Honestly terrible. Just the worst. This is one of the most grounded moments this show has given us this season. Debbie's reaction felt so real, and it adds so much emotional weight to everything that comes next. Mark's arc is also fantastic here. You can feel how torn he is. He does want to save the world. That's his main objective and goal. He cares not a Viltrumite or anyone else, coalition planets, all that, but knowing that if he does not help and aid in this war, he's the only one who can. If he doesn't, the entire planet will fall under Viltrumite rule. He'll have to confront them eventually, even if he chooses not to join, because in the event his father, Alan, and the coalition fail, they'll come to Earth immediately, and then it'll just be him and his lonesome and all the remaining whatever superheroes they have to help fight them, which they know will not be enough. It's terrible. So even though it is just that terrible, his decision to actually join the coalition in this war feels like a huge step for his character. He did mention how he will kill people who will threaten to kill his family. His family, it seems to be representative of all of Earth. I mean, he has to kill these people or unalive them if YouTube permits. I've got to say, the introduction to Tech Jacket is also a larger storyline. I loved it. It's such a fun expansion of the universe, and it hints at just how big this war is going to get, though I would like more people to join. I know in the last episode, or the episode before that even, we had Space Racer come in. I think that's going to be pretty great too. I want this team to get even bigger. I know the series itself is slightly different from the comics. If they could even add more people, I think that would be really cool, because you do want to see this to be an all-out war. You just don't want to see like 5 people fighting 5 people, you know what I mean? Like, you want to see a huge explosive war, which this show is building up to in a rapid pace. What I personally appreciate about this episode is how it really just shows all the emotional beats and how they land. They could have easily rushed from battle to battle, but instead they did give us these moments of vulnerability, frustration, and connection, which makes every persona a little bit more real. I understand everyone loves action. Every single person wants to see a nice, dope action fight. I mean, who doesn't, right? But at the same time, there's what's fighting if you don't know what the person's fighting for? Even if you knew, does it really have value? And that's what they did in this episode. These people are fighting not just for their homeworld, which of course is invaluable. I mean, obviously you would totally fight for your homeworld, but for the people in it, the relationships you built, the culture and society, and the people you love. Well, before I totally forget, visually the animation team is doing a good job, not as much as I like from what they've been promising from prior seasons. Every season they've mentioned it'll be better, 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 better. Yet here we are, and I find the animation to be just good. Of course, that's great, right? You want it to be good. Like, it's good. It is. But it's not as insanely awesome as they say. You know, you have delays in seasons where it could be anywhere from 1 to 2 years. You think with all that time, money, capital, and things they have at their disposal, resources, that the animation would be rather brilliant. But for the most part, it's just good. I don't know what you guys think about that. Let me know in the comments if you think the animation is on par with what they've been promising us, or if you really feel like it's just mild, which I'm kind of landing in that boat. Let me know what you guys think. Overall, episode 5 is a total standout. It does deepen the characters, raises the stakes, and sets us up what looks like to be an absolutely wild second half of the season. I think we're going to have some really important moments take place in this second half. I think we might even see a death or two. Hopefully that's impactful. If this is the direction the show is heading for, I mean, we're in for something special. Now that's going to be my general review of Invincible Season 4. 4, episode 5. Let me know about your thoughts of this episode. Did you like it? Is it way better than episode 4? The answer is hell yes, and that pun intended. That episode was garbage. Did the emotional moments hit you as hard as they hit me? I think so. I mean, I really didn't expect that Debbie moment to be so intense. I'm getting older, guys. I skateboard and I hurt my ankle. We saw Debbie punch him as hard as she could to draw blood on his chest, and we kind of heard a crack there. Dude, that shit probably hurt so bad. My God. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the breakdown, and don't forget to subscribe. I do have a weapon drawn to your skull. If you do, I might liquidate you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Just kidding, it's not the end. I'm actually going to do a little bit of a breakdown of what things happened in the episode, and I'm going to let you know my thoughts on them. I do appreciate you guys sticking around. I will give you that annoying-ass outro again! Alright, so I didn't want to, jolt you guys here. I don't want to, jerk you around, but I will go over a short synopsis of the episode. Mark is approached by Nolan and Alan, and they urge him to join in the Coalition's fight. As mentioned earlier, they do need him. Without him, they might lose, and if they lose, Mark's going to have to fight him anyways. So Nolan finally admits the truth about why he was originally sent to Earth, like he mentioned earlier, not just to conquer it, but to elevate humanity as a potential breeding population for the near-extinct Viltrumites. Mark reluctantly agrees to join the war effort, knowing the Viltrumites will eventually come for him if the Coalition fails. That's just it. He has no choice. He's stuck between a rock and a hard place. You either join and possibly die, maybe win, or you don't and you do die. You know what I mean? You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Before leaving, Nolan insists on doing one last thing, and that is, as mentioned earlier, the most emotionally impactful moment of the entire episode is apologizing to Debbie, his wife, who he wronged tremendously. The confrontation, again, as mentioned, is raw and painful. She does reject his apology, lashes out physically in a way that I am impressed by. She punched him multiple times in the chest, enough so to draw blood and perhaps crack some bones, and ultimately orders him to leave forever. Have you guys been there? Have you guys been through a bad breakup? Let me know in the comments. It's fucking hell. It really is. Gosh darn it. Meanwhile, Tech Jacket, who is gender swapped, in the comics, Tech Jacket is a male. In the show, however, it is a female. Now, this character battles a powerful villain and later is recruited by Alan to join the Coalition's forces, which I might need a comment on. I gotta do a sidestep. I gotta do a side quest right there. So Tech Jacket's technical capabilities are so advanced, so much so that they're able to not only fight and take on, but actually kill Viltrumites, right? So she's fighting this guy who's a no-name character, a no-name villain. There might be a name for him. I could be missing that. I don't have that intensive details in hand. But this villain is so strong that they're able to not only handle punches and attacks from Tech Jacket, but do so for a sustained period of time. Are we to say that this random no-name character is just as strong as a Viltrumite? Let me know what you guys think in the comments about that. I thought about that the entire fight. This character, Tech Jacket, even went all out and even used advanced technology to fight the alien or whatever this monster was, or superhero, whatever the hell you want to call him, and they survived still. So that's pretty interesting. I thought that was a little bit out of continuity, if that's the word to use. Not really. It's more of it's just not on par with what they've set for expectations for the fans. Back at home, Mark comforts Debbie as she struggles with Nolan's return. Oliver seems to be furious that Nolan didn't even come to greet him. Not even one hello. He totally snubbed him. He insists on joining Mark in the coming war, believing that he is just as much at stake. He has just as much at stake. So Oliver agrees to join, even though he's tired. And one thing I did notice, Oliver's a badass. I like that he kind of was tired of everyone saying, "You're too young this, too young that." He's like, dude, even if it takes all of me, even if it takes me dying, I want to join. He's such a badass character. I used to hate him. I thought, man, what an annoying side character. He's a bastard child of Nolan from an alien race that we don't really care for or see much of, but he's the one stepping up to the plate more so than anyone does, and I love that so much. His character is so awesome. Let me know if your guys' opinion of Oliver's character has changed throughout the season. That's going to be it for my overview of the entire episode. I don't want to spoil everything or just have a 30-minute video talking about every single detail of the episode. I just want to let you guys know what my thoughts were, a little bit of a breakdown, and that's it. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. Like the video if you did, subscribe for new ones, and peace out!